And that brings us to 7:49 at KNEB News Extra Time, brought to you by First State Bank. We have a couple of sets of guests with us this morning, and first we're going to visit about a special event coming up in Gering. And with us this morning is Carrie Dishman from Fresh Foods and Renee Garter from Dietrich Distributing. And good morning to you. Carla Needen-Streaks is also here from the Convention and Visitors Bureau. So welcome aboard, and we understand that Carla, or I guess it's Renee, is going to start us off with some of the events that's happening. Tell us about it.
Good morning. We are having our Business After Hours, the Gering Merchants Association. This is our 4th year of having this great event. We are having a Taste of Gering at Fresh Foods on Thursday, April 18th from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. What this event is about is we've invited all of the businesses in Gering who serve food to come in and bring in a taste of something off of their menus. And it's just, we're just highlighting what they do and reminding people that we have some really good restaurants and really good food in Gering.
So that's this Thursday?
Yes, sir.
All right, very good. Carrie, how are you going to set that up at the store?
Well, we'll have different stations throughout the store. Well, when you first come in, the merchants will be greeting you. And then when you come around in our dining area in the deli, we'll have stations of some vendors with their food. And then back in the freezer department, in the wide aisle, there will also be some. And then in the liquor area, we'll have a wine tasting, along with Dietrich will be bringing some beverages. So throughout the store. So to make sure, if you think you hit one and that was it, keep walking around. It's going to be kind of like an Easter egg hunt. We'll have some more scattered throughout the store because there's so many people participating. You want to make sure you don't miss anybody, and they're great things that they're bringing to eat.
All right, so Thursday evening, 5 to 7.
Yes.
At Fresh Foods. Carla, how's this all coming together?
Well, it's coming together very well. We have 18 restaurants that are participating with us this Thursday, and we've asked them to kind of just bring what they think is their unique or signature item from their restaurant. The whole idea is to, when people come to Business After Hours, to sample these different food items and then have the opportunity to go back to those restaurants and patronize them and sample their entire menu. So we're having everything from great cake from the bakery to pig wings to livers and gizzards and pizza and garlic bread and cinnababies and crab rangoons. We won't miss those. And then some people are bringing some little sandwich trays. Literally tons of different types of food, and anything you'd like to eat. You're going to have a great sampling of what Gering restaurants do, and we thank them for all their participation. Many of the restaurants will also have their staff on site to explain the food they've brought and explain their full menus, and mostly just talk about how they'd like to see those customers who come to Business After Hours back in Gering restaurants.
Great. And as we move into this spring special events sort of season, what a wonderful time to showcase these folks.
We think so too, and every year that we've done it, Renee mentioned that this is our 4th year, and we just have more and more restaurants that decide to come on and join us. Everything from restaurants, Runza, who's been with us from the very beginning, to Caddy's, which will be the new restaurant at Monument Shadows Golf Course, and everything in between. So they see it as a great opportunity to showcase their business and get people out in the great grocery store and have some good beverages and some good food and some good networking within our community.
Wonderful. Sounds fun. On Thursday evening, 5 to 7 p.m. at Fresh Foods. Thanks, ladies, for coming by.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And more News Extra in a moment. Very good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for letting us come.
Not that you need it. I said, Kevin, sure. Is that get to me to get the top one? I'm teasing you. Just remember who's paying for the advertising. Always, don't you think that's sort of a deal? I mean, I'm her friend, and she reminds me of that all the time. Well, I know. The truth is the truth.
As much as she spends advertising around, I would hate to be the one having to write all those checks.
Yeah. We need to set up our time for a pharmaceutical too. Oh, to record the ad. Have you written it?
News Extra continues, and also coming up this week, Earth Day celebration. And here to visit about that, Kathy Kropuenske from Keep Scottsbluff Gering Beautiful, and Susan Wiedeman from Panhandle Co-op, who are again joining forces for the big day on Saturday. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning, Dennis.
And welcome back. Another beautiful spring day to talk about Earth Day, and what a great day this will be on Saturday. Kathy, start us off. What's going on?
Well, again, it's our big Earth Day celebration that we have every year with Panhandle Co-op, and it's such a wonderful partnership that we've been able to develop with this. So we're able to bring so many more things that, we weren't used to able to bring to you on this day. One of the big things I want to talk about is, of course, the electronics. We are going to be having it this year. There will be two places. 609 East 2nd will be if you have a lot of equipment. That's in environmental services for the city of Scottsbluff. Please don't forget that. That's really important. If you have more than 2 small items, take them there. We just don't have the room over at the other location to really do you justice and get you in and out. We will be at Panhandle Co-op from 10 till noon, environmental services from 8 until noon. The other big exciting news, Dennis, which is really exciting this year, and I want people to really take advantage of this, but remember, it's only a one-time shot. We were given a rare opportunity to, well, it's too long of a story to go into this morning, but you wouldn't have time for me. We'd have to spend all morning at that. But one of the main things is to remember this year there's no charge. But this is only a one-time shot, like I said, so I do not want the community to think, wow. So next year when we have to charge a little bit again to offset the cost, that's just what's going to happen. But this is a nice thing, especially the year that we're fighting grant funding again. It's a really good thing for us. So through a little windfall, we managed to do it free for the community, so make sure you bring your stuff.
Very good. Susan, what else is happening? Electronics is one of the big deals, but there's a lot else going on.
There is a lot else. Just one thing with the electronics, we have moved it to the north side of the building, and it's going to be up there so we can have a little bit better traffic flow. And I want to shout out to the Scottsbluff County CERT team. They do our traffic control, and boy, it makes it so much easier. They know what's going on. They direct the traffic, and I really appreciate their help with that, because otherwise it's me out there trying to direct traffic. As usual, we're going to be giving away cloth bags when you bring in a bag full of plastic bags. That'll be starting at 10. And our bags are a little different color this year. They're kind of a khaki color. Trees, hopefully, will be given away by the North Platte NRD starting at 10. This weather has kind of affected our whole tree outlook thing this year. Household battery collection, as usual, by customer service. The electronics will start at 10 o'clock. Platte Valley Bank will be doing document shredding also at 10. And also DocuShred's going to be collecting cardboard over there as well. The Scottsbluff FFA chapter will also be doing nitrate testing on private well water. You guys will be there from 10 to noon. KNEB will be doing a live remote. We have Earth Day art on display from Westmore Elementary. And we're going to be collecting auto batteries, propane bottles, and 18 inches and smaller tires with a limit of 4. And then Rick Hurt and the city of Gering will have their trailer over there to collect used oil and antifreeze. So those are the main things that are going on. If people have questions about it, they can go to www.panhandlecoop.com, go to the calendar and Earth Day, and that poster's there if people have any questions.
Okay, so we can get some things cleaned up and out of our sheds and backyards and
we've never had to fight snow.
Yeah.
We've had to fight rain
Yeah.
with this event, but we've never had to fight snow. So hopefully things will kind of clear up. I know our guys will have all the parking lot cleared, but hopefully we don't have snow that day too.
Well, hopefully not. Hopefully not.
One of the things too that I want to make sure that people understand, this is our big Earth Day celebration, and we know how important Earth Day is. And of course it started way back when, and but I want to remind people that we don't just have to celebrate this on Earth Day. These are things that you can do pretty much in the community all year round. I mean, some of them might be a small charge with it, but a lot of it is available year round. So, it's not just a one-day thing where we have to say, all right, this is Earth Day, and this is the only day we can do it. And as far as the electronics goes, we will be taking donations that day. Donations are very important because that is our match for our grants. And like I said, we had a little windfall this year, but as far as getting this worked out with our electronics, but I don't expect that to happen to us again. So, I still need that support from folks out there.
But what a great time, though. You've got an old battery, a set of tires sitting around, this kind of stuff. We can get
Right.
it cleaned up and do it right.
That's right.
Get it cleaned up for spring.
We don't want that stuff in the landfill.
Right, and we don't want to just throw it out someplace else.
No,
that's-
because then we just have to go clean it up, Dennis.
Right, exactly. So what time are we going to start?
10 o'clock at Panhandle Co-op. If you want to get things done earlier, as far as the electronics, environmental services will start taking those things at 8 in the
8.
morning. We will be starting at 10 o'clock.
All right, very good.
We are also going to let people understand that we have to quit at noon this year,
Okay.
because many times people come and it's, we just can't handle it. We can't keep the truck there that long.
Yeah. All right, well, very good. Sounds like another great day on Saturday, Earth Day, at Panhandle Co-op, and bring your stuff.
Thanks, Dennis.
Thanks,
All right,
Dennis.
there you go.